Hi, everybody. Merry Monday. It is week 4 of distance learning. Woo! Um, can't believe it's been 4 weeks since I've seen your beautiful faces. It's crazy. Um, but you guys are doing a really good job, and I'm excited to continue on. So I wanted to clarify some things for the office hours that I have here, or for everything that I have here. Office hours from 11 a.m. to 11:45, 12:15 to 1 o'clock. These are the times that it's best to message me on Google Hangouts. If you have any questions or concerns or anything, I can easily just um, make a meeting and we can meet and talk and discuss whatever issues that you might be having. If you are sending me Google Hangouts or Class Dojo messages outside of these times, then it might take me just a little bit longer to get back to you. But don't worry, I will get back to you. I still see all of the messages. And so you'll have to be on the lookout to see when I get back to you. Designated ELD, I want to meet with Yvonne, Mariana, Giovanni, Yanelli, and Valeria at 1. I will send you guys a meeting invite and we will go over the ELD slides together, and then you guys will have an assignment that you will have to do. Release time, this is just my suggested time that I would have you guys go to, like today is PE. So that would be a good time to check the Google Classroom to see if Mr. Lasoya has posted anything for you guys. Core instruction, that means that this is when the slides should be up at 10:30 and you guys should be viewing and doing the assignments from 10:30 to 11:30. And my scheduled meetings are from 12 to 12:15. Come on by and we will chat and I can answer any questions or we could play a game. Really depends on you guys. And another check-in is at 5:15. Once again, if you're just really busy throughout the day or you're going somewhere else throughout the day and haven't looked at the assignments, then it's a good idea that we meet later on in the afternoon. Also, David Weir wants you guys to check in with me every day. So that doesn't necessarily mean coming to the meets. If you Google Hangout me a hello, and I just do a quick check-in with you, see if you have any questions, that's perfect. That's all you have to do. Even if you don't have any questions and you just text me a hello, then you're done, okay? And then I just ask you and then you say, I don't have any questions right now. And that's it, okay? So it's a way for us to make sure that you guys are getting online every day and looking at those assignments. Here is your usual, before we get started, warm up, provided by Go Noodle. Morning meeting. On Google Hangouts, find a partner and share something new, something good, or something bad from this weekend. And right here, I want you to put, my partner was, and they shared, All right. So today's objective, I will be able to apply my knowledge of fraction strips to create fractions on a number line. So if you don't know what I'm talking about when I say fraction strips, I want you to do this Thursday video. This is from last week, last Thursday. I want you guys to watch the video, and if it helps, I want you guys to also go to the Thursday assignment and just look at some of the activities. I feel, and try some of the activities. I feel that you will get a better understanding of how to create fractions on a number line if you know fraction strips, okay? Oh, and also for this video, you might need to fast forward a little bit because I believe it's a whole introduction into the day. And it's also how to get to Google Hangouts. So if you need that, that's helpful as well. So here we have the quick look cards. So fraction strips really start at time 4:45. And you're welcome to start right there. So you're going to fast forward through quite a bit. Okay. So our warm up for today is kind of fun. We're going to do some clapping and some stomping. So let's see if you guys can get it. You could be seated or you could be standing, really up to you. Clap at the halves, stomp for the wholes. Okay, so we're going to count by halves, starting with 0 halves. So 0 half, 1 half, 2 halves. I just stomped. 2 halves. Count by sixths, starting with 0 6. So we have 0 6, 1 6, 2 6, 3 6, 4 6, 5 6, 6 6. Count by 12s, starting with 0 12ths. 0 12ths, 1 12th, 2 12ths, 3 12ths, 4 12ths, 5 12ths, 6 12ths, 7 12ths, 8 12ths, 9 12ths, 10 12ths, 11 12ths, 12 12ths. I hope you guys enjoyed that. What are some numbers between 0 and 1? And I want you to write whatever numbers come to mind. Do your best guess. At this time, I will want you to pause the video, go over to this slide, and fill it out. So I'm going to give you guys 5 seconds to pause and then fill it out. Do your best guess. I'm not looking for right answers. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good job. Okay. So what numbers did you come up with between 0 and 1? How do you know your numbers are between 0 and 1? Would your numbers be closer to 0 or 1 whole on a number line? So I want you to think about the number that you came up with. It'd be closer to 0 or closer to 1. If 1 is the whole, where would 1 half go on the number line? Where would 1/4 go? So we're going to talk about where things go on a number line using with fractions. So the whole is the distance between the 0 and the 1. This is 1 whole right here. Move a triangle half the distance from the 0 to the 1. So when you are on your slide, you're going to take this triangle and you're going to move it halfway. And actually, a really cool line is going to pop up when you're exactly halfway. Okay? About what fraction of distance from 0 to 1 do we move our triangle? So we have 0 to 1, and we did halfway. What is that as a fraction? That's what I want you to write in there. I'm going to put the triangle back because you are going to move it on this slide. What fraction of the distance from 0 has the triangle moved now? So now you're not moving the triangle at all. I moved it. So if this is 0 halves, the where you had just put it is, what would we call this? Okay, I want you to pause the video and go ahead and fill out those last couple of slides and be back in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. So today you're going to use your fraction strips to locate fractions on a number line by using the folds, which is the lines up at the top right here, as guidelines. Place the halves fraction strip along the number line, which I've already done, lining up the ends of the strip with 0 and 1 on the number line. Now, make a tick mark, so I already made the tick mark, on the line that aligns with the fold on the fraction strip. And I did this for you guys throughout, so you don't have to create the tick marks, but you will have to tell me what the fraction is there. Starting at 0, you slide the triangle or your finger you can drag across, okay, along the number line from 0 to 1. counting as you arrive at each tick mark. So we have 0 halves, 1 half, and what would this be? That would be called 2 halves. I'm not sure why I didn't put it. 2 halves. So here are fourths. Now I put a tick mark lining up each of the parts that separate the fourths. This is 0 fourths. We would call this what? 1/4, 2 fourths, and 3 fourths. Okay? And 4 fourths. 4 fourths is the one. It is the whole. It's like if you're looking at a pizza pie and you have 4 out of 4 slices, that means nobody has eaten any, right? So you have a whole pizza. So that's what these will look like once you guys start filling in the fractions. So starting at 0, I want you to slide your finger along the number line from 0 to 1, counting as you arrive at each tick mark. 0 fourths, 1/4, 2 fourths, 3 fourths, 4 fourths equals 1 whole. So for this slide, I want you to write the fractions. 0, and using this fraction strip. It says thirds along the side, so that is to help you. Place your triangle at 0 thirds. So now that I've filled it out for you, which actually you should have paused the video and done it yourself. I want everybody to still do this slide. So on this slide, I want you to drag this triangle over at 0 thirds. What distance have you moved? And I want you to tell me your answer in this box over here. Move your triangle to 1/3 and 2/3. What does 2/3 on the number line represent? If I moved this amount and then this amount, what does it mean to go 2/3 of the way? How much farther do you need to move to get to 1? If you're at the 2/3, how much farther do you have to go to get to the 3/3? And I want your answer in this box. Here you're going to write the fractions again. I did the lines for you. And I want you to put 0, all the way down and tell me what the whole is. Blank, blank. It is called eighths. And you're going to do the same thing for sixths. If I move the triangle, and I think that right now is a good time to pause, so that way you could go ahead and do those. And as I'm wrapping up. So I'll give you 5 seconds to go ahead and pause and then come back. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. If I move the triangle from 0 to this point, how many parts of distance did I move? And how do you know? So I moved from to here, okay? And I want the fraction. And then you're going to tell me how you knew that, okay? Move the triangle or your finger to the 3/4. 3/4 is between 0 and 1. What does the denominator in 3/4 represent? What does the numerator in 3/4 represent? Now remember, denominator is what's at the bottom, okay? Denominator. Numerator is what is at the top. You need to remember that. That is very important. And now I'm going to go ahead and pause the video, and I will see you on the next one.